Okay, because of me clicking out and clicking back in, everything went... I skipped a screen, but that's something. And yeah, in terms of everything else... Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be the final session, because I do not know if that will actually be the case. So, have it there. So yeah, that had been there. I did all the stuff over here. And... in actuality, I would like to see a few areas before doing anything else. Yeah, nah, there aren't anything there. Nothing around here anywhere and whatnot. I mean, one area to potentially be walking around at would be not there where I'm going, because that's the outside.
Did it! Well done.
Not what I meant.
I'm quite impressed.
I wanted E. Seriously, E is being used for multiples. Have it he. There we go. That's where I wanted to be. To potentially some more talking, depending.
I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two spikes. Well, guess I keep on guarding for the rest of my life.
Well, a bit.
Looks like you finally found a place to rest. Your head feel
Much. Still can't.
We had that one already last time, so...
Hey, it's me again. How you feeling? I don't think we've introduced ourselves.
Ah, it's good.
Ah, it's good.
Dragon fruits.
Enough of those.
How's your concussion?
And I've had worse.
Yeah, pretty much have it all there, so that I would be getting...
Have the primordials forgotten about us?
Maybe one day you could try to become a sentinel. May Gyrotis guard you with his stone wings.
So yeah, next time we'll be over in there, but... where is that section though? Because I do not know where that area is. Ah, apparently it's not in here always. Or maybe because it depends what I'm as? Not really sure, but still. Very much not sure. Hey. None of that over here. So where was the other section? Was it actually around here still? No, it was here. Okay, I am correct.
General Ordis.
It's good to see you all in one piece, so...
Thank you for your time, General.
Yeah, pretty much not really much else elsewhere, so...
Don't try to play a hero. You will end up like the others.
Spyro-like. Glad to see you made it.
Yeah, I haven't been in here with talking with the other ones that have been added, so...
Likewise, to you and your guardian spirit.
So you said something about the northern Molten Ore kingdoms before. What did that mean?
Pyronar's domain. Or, well, Moltenor was politically divided up until Primordial's return. Parts of it are still ruled by monarchs, but they serve more as overseers now. I assume it's the same here in Viridia, if you know?
Until Lysindria returned, Viridia was ruled by the Archons. Now, Archons still govern the land, though Lysindria always keeps an eye on things.
I see. Well, Viridia was forced to stick together during the wars from what I was taught. That kind of unity is something we all need now.
I can't argue with that. Maybe one day Wing and I can see Moltenor for ourselves. Once we deal with all this corruption, that is.
Of course. And yes, hopefully we can meet again in my homeland. Until then, may your fight against it be swift and in your favor, Glyde.
Oh, you made it! I'm glad to see you're okay. I was worried.
I'm fine as I can be after that, but I can't get over the visions I saw. Do you mind if I ask you a strange question?
Go for it.
Do you ever feel like you're living someone else's dream?
What do you mean by that?
When I saw myself, I began to wonder if I was real, or in someone else's dream. Am I still there? Corrupted? Or is this real? Is none of this real? I just can't take it anymore. Do you feel the same?
No. I'm pretty sure I can tell the difference. This is real, Infernia. Trust me.
I find myself doing just that, but I still cannot shake this feeling. I hope it'll go away.
It will. You just need time to heal.
Thank you, Glyde.
Did we ever introduce ourselves?
I think so? Probably heard it from the others if I forgot. I'm pretty unique after all.
Was there anything?
Anything else you need?
Nope. We must skip immediately.
Rundir, any progress?
I'm getting closer every day.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean much.
Hello again, Glyde. Everyone has been telling me how the fight with the undead has been going.
And?
Well, I hope you've been having more luck than we have. Some friends and I joined the war effort when it started. We didn't have much success, but I guess when you're from the West, it's in the blood to fight.
Why do you say that? I can't say I'm familiar with the West.
We border the Terra domain. Lots of fighting back during the wars. Now us young and stupid types join the Watchers. If you don't become a farmer anyway.
The Watchers? What are those?
I guess the closest term would be Viridia's guards. We help to protect our people, keeping our eyes open for trouble like the undead.
So, like a sentinel?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, well, are there other Watchers around here?
I couldn't tell you. We are pretty scattered nowadays.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for them. Besides, I think it's about time to take out some more undead.
Very well. May Lysandria's blessing guide you to victory, Glyde.
Okay, none of in here, so...
Such severe corruption. No wonder why our efforts have failed so far. It seems so otherworldly. Oh, sorry, I was zoned out. I am so glad to see you again. Thank you so much for saving me.
No problem. We won't leave anyone behind. What's your name?
Gareth, what about yours?
Glyde. Nice to meet you.
Now that you mention it, I think I have heard that name before. Have you ever witnessed something like this corruption?
Sure, once or twice I've run into similar undead in the past, but they were different. They were very passive and seemed lost.
This is nothing like it. Though, the worst beings of undeath you have faced in past months must have been that one stalker.
Right. That one stalker nearly got me when I returned to that small pond for some water and... Never mind. So, Leah's your partner?
Yes, she is. Together we are taking care of the young. It's been something of a calling for both of us.
A calling?
Yes, it's a rather sensitive subject for the two of us. But we decided to take on this task shortly after the disaster struck.
We understand. It is a noble cause.
Was there anything else?
By the way, if you don't mind me asking, where do you come from?
I come from the west. I grew up in the fields tending to the crops, while Leah was born in the forests. But we both found our way to each other eventually.
2 dirt crops, but it says 2 crops.
Alright, what brought you here?
Well, we had hoped to move somewhere together and become a part of a larger community, growing our branches of connections and so on. But that did not exactly come to pass with everything that has been going on.
Sounds like it's been pretty rough, but at least you found a place here. And the
Yes, we aspire to make them feel safe and loved. And despite everything, we are happy and now safe.
Again with me not
Thanks to you.
again with me not paying attention in terms of always guessing, long pause, pretty much sentence over even though it's not. Seriously.
Was there anything else?
what was it like being, I guess, corrupted?
It was strange. I was stuck in this endless loop. Something was after me, and I just had to keep running. It felt like forever.
Interesting. This seems to match what others have told us.
Truly, I wouldn't wish for anyone else to experience such horrors. I'm sorry, but I don't remember much more.
There is no need to apologize. You are here. That is what matters.
Well, I'm glad I found you before you had to face whatever was chasing you.
Likewise. Thanks for saving me again. Was there anything else?
Nope.
Sorry, I'm heading out. But it was good to talk to you.
You can always come back and talk to me if you ever need to.
We'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Glyde! I'm glad to see you're safe. And I wanted to thank you for saving Karol.
Of course. That's what heroes do.
What he means to say is, you are welcome and we are glad to be of assistance.
Hey, I can call myself a hero once or twice, Wing.
Well, whatever you wish to call yourselves, I'm grateful.
Well, that is pretty much all of that. Also, you were walking around. Not what I meant. Apparently, since you were a little bit walking around, so...
You seem unusual.
Okay, that... So I would be saying now I can go actually forward, I would be saying. And... yeah, with those. The question is, where do I need to go again? I would be saying this way. Not there, that's of course. That is not dead yet. Woof. Ah yeah, no, it was upstairs. Forgot it was behind there. Ah. Yeah, not there. It has been here, but I'm still not sure what this actually did and what not. Ah yeah, no, wait a second, there was also this area. I should be going here first. Not the downstairs.
get rid of this mess.
Away with thee. Okay, I would be saying now I got all. Block 25 damage from incoming attacks. Well, that's something. Full set bonus, Dark Iron, reduce damage taken by 10%. Jeez. That may be also potentially needed for downstairs, so... Another something in here. And since we're here... What is during the animation, then pretty much it stutters a bit. Is there anything in here? That doesn't seem like it. Silly. There's something upstairs. Oh, that's something. Compendium update. I still need to do a bunch of that. At a few areas where I haven't done anything yet. Then haven't done all of it just yet. I'm saying it that way. Ah, Crystal Challenge.
Dragon fruits.
Can you fuck off already? And you fuck off as well. Fucking ass.
No place for corruption here.
Can you fuck off as well? Again with stuff in here.
Hey, dragon fruits.
We'll be saying I need to go over there for something, but wrong one. Ah, that's there.
This one will come in handy. Let's keep this one.
Wait, would that be needed?
Yes, dragon fruits.
Ah.
Yeah.
I would be saying.
Let's keep this one.
Okay, not really much there. I only need to do one thing.
I'm not hungry at the moment.
So yeah, this is pretty much quite a nuisance.
You won't dodge this. Just like planned. Now you're mine. Yeah. This one will come in handy. Maybe I can use it.
Okay, that's a no.
Dragon fruits. Surprise! Let's keep this one. Let's keep this one. Maybe I can use it.
Oh, come on.
This one will come in handy.
I may have an idea.
Let's keep this one. Maybe I can use it. This should be easy. You can't escape.
Oh, that is there. Just center. Oh, that may be that I need to do. It's all to get this in here, so...
Hey, dragon fruits.
Enough of those.
Surprise!
Oh, wrong button. Ah.
You can't escape.
God damn it.
You won't dodge this. Just like planned.
Okay, it was actually control middle to make that happen, okay. I would be saying I need to do that one with control middle and then just middle with the both of them, I think.
Maybe I can use it. Let's keep this one. This one will come in handy. Maybe I can use it. You won't dodge this. Let's keep this one. This one will come in handy. Let's keep this one. Maybe I can use it. Hey, dragon fruits.
Okay, you know fucking what, I'm going to search for that one as well. Still no. Do I need to watch a video or what to get stuff going or what? Wrong one. Wrong button. I'll just continue elsewhere then. Another one? Nah, it is just normal, so... Maybe I need the ult for that one as well. Can you fuck off with this retarded attack?
Be careful! Try to not get surrounded again.
I'm not surrounded. Seriously. At least that one's now done.
May nature retake this place.
Depending on things, I may get to know what I need for certain things, but here I'm not even sure. Can you fuck off? Where is that motherfucker? Get down from there! I fucking hate those guys. They should be a bit more longer out of commission. Because they're just assy, seriously. Just fuck off.
Dragon fruits.
Huh? What is this for? Do I need to do something with this? I do not know. Can you fuck off? I'm really not sure if I would be actually needing anything or whatnot, so... If I need to watch a video to actually know what I need to do, then pretty much that is terrible.
Hey, dragon fruits. No place for corruption here.
What is here, please? Well, there's certainly something in here, that I can say already. But I would be having a save point here at least. What is over there? I'll be talking with everyone else first. Yeah, apparently stuff has been... this may... Oh, wait. I would be saying... Nice to finally meet you. God damn it. Okay, that is that then. And beforehand, screw you. I'm not really sure if one can go over there, but I will be going over in here first. Not sure if it actually does something. Ooh. What is this? Wrong button. Wrong button. Jeez. Ooh. Oh? Actually, in terms of things, yeah, that is very much what I would be potentially also be saying. Yeah, that is way something else. That was a bit easy. Either that or another reason why nature dragons are overpowered.
Well, this was easier than I expected.
Now how do we get out of here?
Good question. Listen, I was about to say.
Look out, Glyde! Look away! That was close.
Ooh. I would be saying that was to be expected. A two-phaser where the first phase has half the amount of usual health, and the second phase has double. Depending? Or it is pretty much also because of... Yeah. Sheesh.
Let me blind them. Try to not get surrounded.
Oh, that's what I pretty much saying in terms of certain things. Oh, it's one of those. Would that mean that I came closer enough to have that? Oh, hi. Do I need to deal with you or what? Oh, they are literally healing. Wait, should it pretty much mean I should be having this?
Let's get rid of it.
Wait, since when are you still healing even though there's only one?
May nature retake this place.
Fuck off.
Be careful.
It wasn't even budging. Can you fuck off? Ah yeah, since I'm here.
Try to not get surrounded again.
F off. Also, in terms of things, should have actually been. Oh, fuck off! I mean, he. Always questionable with hitboxes and everything. Fuck off with this bullshit, it's just a nuisance, nothing else. Fuck off! Oof. Park over there as well. There is one more. Where are they? There. Geez, you went the opposite way. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, about stuff.
Look away! Try to not get surrounded.
All of those motherfuckers are in the way. Fuck off! Slowly but surely. Oh, fuck off.
Be careful!
Oh, fuck off! You fucking asshole! Sheesh! Now I'm here again. Ugh. Fucking ass. At least I know what to do. Round one done. Going back.
Well, this was easier than I expected.
Now how do we get out of here?
Do I attempt to go out or... Ah, this is always happening as soon as I'm going over there.
Look out, Glyde!
I would be saying as it's only activating as soon as that is there.
Let me blind you! That was close.
You're not getting me. I would be saying the first part, the first crystal section will be at 75%, the second at 50%. Fuck off with this bullshit as well.
Close your eyes. Try to not get surrounded again.
Let's get rid of it.
Fuck off.
Nature retake this place.
Fuck off. Okay, pretty much 10% got back. I would be actually saying oh, fucking wrong button again. Ah. Fuck off. turning, you ass! Fucking ass, leave it.
Let's get rid of this thing. May nature take this place.
Fuck off! The last one turns this way. Yeah.
No place for corruption.
Fuck off, all of ye. Woo. Oh. Oh, that is now similar to a certain someone. Oh, they are now also going a bit quicker. I will be saying that was a forced out because I didn't do that one.
That's one massive creature down. I can't see any other way out. Let's go.
Oh, what would have happened if I missed that one? Let's get out of here. Where the hell am I?
Glyde, wake up!
Wing?
Wait.
Glyde, can you hear me?
Wing? Where are you? Hey! Wing?
You have to wake up.
You have reached the end. You feel that Something is missing.
Okay, we are now pretty much on that side now, so...
Is this the end?
No.
Then go and finish what you have started.
What does that mean? I would be potentially saying that is not the end.
And from ashes we will heal the wings that were torn.
Ooh.
What did you expect to find here?
Master the storm.
I'm not sure.
Break the earth and churn the sea, and high almost soar, till we all glide free. From fire we're born, and this darkness marks the end. From nature we sworn.
So yeah, I'm not really sure when stuff is being in here, but I still haven't done everything yet.
And the ice we see, all our friends and family, those we've lost and so must find.
I mean, this wasn't supposed to be the end, or the last thing I should be doing, or should have done.
Those who were flying now fall to the floor. The dead and the dying have all gone to war. So what do we do when they find us and knock at our door? When voices fall silent, their lives they'll keep. Don't fear the corruption and all that it creates. No, we cannot fail now when there's still the world to save.
I would be saying it is looping. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going downstairs as well. And I may also need to... It didn't even go the entire way in here. Oh, that's something. Well, that is that. I can still go through here. Well, now I'm not really sure. Should I have actually gone through and said yes? Or what would even happen if I say I'm not sure? Either way. So what is over in here I wanted to go over in here and check as well. There has been a few things. Not dragon fruits. Will you fuck off? Oh! Hello? Greetings, stranger. I wasn't there to talk about with you. Greetings, stranger. I've heard there is an underwater passage in a lake nearby. Won't get through this force field? Yeah, greetings, stranger. I pretty much haven't read much of everything else here. But there's an underwater passage in a nearby lake. This isn't good. We can't get through this force field. Okay, all of them says that, so... It's a force field on an underwater passage? What does that mean? Also, in terms of everything in here... 76. So in terms of everything else, I still haven't gotten one. I would be potentially saying I may get that one as well as this one somewhere else. That would be that. Characters, I got everything except I would be potentially saying wing? Not sure. 3 primordials missing, dragon factions, there are still 4 missing. I would be saying those are within the thingamajiggies, I think. Depends. Abilities should be, yeah, it's pretty much everything since I have everything. Collectibles, it's all of that and whatnot, so...
Yes, dragon fruits.
I would be potentially saying I should be just going back and whatnot, if I can even. I would be saying I should be able to... Wait. Ah, yeah, this. I would be saying I will be coming back later. Because I'm not really sure what else would there be. And I may actually say I need an old to get through that one thing like I have done something somewhere else. How do I even get back? That's a no. There is that in here as well. Oh, wait a fucking second. Ah, nah, I pretty much am safe here. But in terms of everything else, I'm still not sure how to get back. I mean, seriously. Ah, not what I meant. I wanted to double jump. But this one is only going that way. So how the fuck do I get out? Oh, maybe this way. No, that goes there. Ah. Okay, it was here. Or was it actually there to begin with? I do not know. Where can I get out of here? I may need to do something else entirely, but even there I'm not sure. Okay, it is here, this way. Okay. Geez, I almost want to complain. Every time. I'm trying to pretty much glide, but then I'm not really sure if I would be then going out, so pretty much I'm mostly, again, double jumping. So... Okay, I'm going downstairs, but for that one... No, it's not he. Somewhere else, though.
I shall make sure no one else. Be safe, Glyde.
Coming down!
Castle dungeon, and there's even someone in here as well.
I'm lost. Forever. My guardian spirit. How could it be?
Excuse me? What are you? Some kind of a ghost?
Huh? You can see me. Or is it the last of my consciousness playing tricks on me?
I can definitely see you. My name is Glyde, and this is Wing. And who are you, ghost? What happened here?
I do not recall my name. All I remember is my guardian spirit snatched away. Some being. It clutched him within its grasp, and then sudden darkness.
How is this possible? Guardian spirits are ethereal. They have no physical form. They can't be touched, trapped, or killed.
This should not be possible. This was never possible. This place is not safe. We need to leave. Glyde, you remember when you described emotions to me? I think I can feel what you described as dread.
Don't worry, Wing. To get to you, that thing will have to go through me first. You have nothing to worry about.
Turn back now. Get away from this accursed place. A fate worse than death awaits you here.
That being you've spoken of. Where did it go? Is it still here?
I do not know. I can still feel its grasp clutching onto my very soul, refusing to let it go. Although, it seems distant.
We'll take a look around. If there's anyone who can stop it from taking more victims, it's me.
Very well. If by any chance you encounter the being that killed us, please avenge me and my guardian spirit.
How can I even... Do I need to do something still or what? Because... Huh. This one is not opening, so... Hello? Can you open it further?
I shall make sure no one else enters. Be safe, Glyde.
Okay, now I'm not sure about things. I am pretty much done everything that I can do. Except for the fact that there are still things that I still need to do.
The corruption is gone. I can't believe it.
Also, I have pretty much heard something in regards of those things here, so... Well, that is just with him, so... Or them, should I say. So... Yeah, it is just question mark entirely. You know fucking what, I'm going downstairs again. What is that place called? Castle Dungeon. Okay. Glyde the Dragon Castle Dungeon. I did it wrong. Whoops. Have it there. I may need to do something. Does it even say what I actually need to do? It's only saying where that part, where the stuff is in here. It's not where things are. Even with the talking. That one's closed. Okay. Listen carefully, dragon. Okay. It's the only thing here, though. Huh? So I managed to go through here. What? Huh? Not really sure where what is, so... Took a while. Where do I need to go? It's now a labyrinth. What the hell? Is that pretty much a hint where things are? Can you fuck off entirely? Now I have to go through all the walls and whatnot, potentially. That... Oh, this is getting on my nerves already. This is an area where a map would have actually been useful. Ah! I've got the wall as well. There are several walls. Oh. Round one. I'm still going to do normal stuff. I would be guessing after a while I will be getting shield bastards. I don't want to deal with you, fuck off. Oh, the shield guys came after. Or their shield guy. But... fuck off. That is the entrance. That's where I went in through, and this is where it continues. There are several ways still. This was the other one! Okay. Why is this here? Apparently upstairs there is no space for it. No, 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 no. Let's go in immediately. I can already guess what's in there.
What is this place?
Be on your guard, Glyde. Something is watching us.
You cannot stop this.
Try to not get surrounded again.
That can't be touched yet.
Let me blind you. That was close.
Such insolence.
Oh, wait. That's what I need to be doing.
Cannot stop this.
Fuck off.
Such insolence.
I would be potentially saying there will be something happening again at 75%. What?
Cease to exist.
Oh, that again. But I can try.
Such insolence.
But again? Ah, nah, because of summoning or spellcasting. I was wanted to say, oh shit. Sheesh. Volume warning. Ugh. Screw you, too particular. Well, because I'm on nature. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, it's one of those then. Gee, fuck off. Whew. I think I got everything. Fuck off, you two. Yes. Oh. Now this is pretty much something where I would be saying turning off the lights is actually a neat thing. Come on, fuck off. Ah, there was one last. Oh, someone's desperate. Me too.
No more dragons will die from your hand.
May their souls rest in peace now.
I would be saying that is the reason for the 10k, because the winnings from here would be making it. And I'm pretty much forced to get this one. That's what I call something. Hey, they had been here before, so actually pause for a second. Ah, this was somewhere else, so I should be going over there because maybe it actually did something. He's away apparently, so it's time to go at that one other area where it actually leads. Remaining nature, because just in case not here. Shush. Hello. Oh, it is doing both apparently. Fuck off. Okay, at least that one is doing that there. Shush. That leads here. Oh, that's what that is. So... I would be saying there should be something to be said about that. Maybe? Pretty much depends where he is again. Ah, he. Yeah, it's close again.
I shall make sure no one be safe, Glyde.
Okay, now this one is a question mark.
Together we can drive here.
Yeah, the only thing is, where is he? Unless... there's still nothing here. For another something I should be resting elsewhere again. Very not sure where he would be, but...
Maybe one day you could try to become a sentinel.
I would like to save, please, thanks. Okay, now I would like to try that one section. I mean, how much did that actually do? A bit, but it's still not much. Oh wait, I should be going towards the one area first where there have been a few things. The thing is, where is it? That is the usual question. I should be following the way. It should... yeah, it is this way. Yeah, pew. Was it anywhere around here? Now it's time to search where that place is. Actually, another attempt on getting something. Nah, it's just doing a reset, so yeah, not really sure if I can actually also get something set for I get help for last time. So where the hell is it? Actually somewhere over in here or something? I don't even remember where it was. Is it actually somewhere in here? But that is for downstairs. That is somewhere else over there. There is nothing. Oh yeah, I have saved pretty much, so if there's anything I would be coming back there, so I can attempt that.
Dragon fruits.
This.
Maybe I can use it. Let's keep this one. You can't escape.
Okay. So pretty much I needed to cheat again. I'm not sure if this was even supposed to be doing it that way. Another egg. I would be saying that would also be doing stuff. No, doesn't. Either that or it hasn't been registered just yet. So yeah, the question is what now? I mean, still not showing the gods of he. Am I supposed to make it that? I'm very much not sure at all, so so apparently that I got now done. Would also be potentially something if I know how many eggs I've got. I would be potentially saying I got everything. No, I am dead already, so whoops on that one. Nothing over there.
dragon fruits.
I would be saying I still need to get at that section. That was the one that I had already done there, so... Where is it? It's pretty much not in here, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't need to do the hover. Yeah, it's the usual thing in here, so... Where are they? I had been at that point and I was too early on that. Wait, could it be that it's actually downstairs somewhere there? It can't be there. I think. Or is it? Wait, no. It was at that area. It was in here. I think. Yeah.
Hi there.
The intense stare from this statue dragon pierces your mind and a question rings in your head. Which of the crystal forms reflect you? Standard, classic? What does this mean? A thought enters your mind. Standard.
Hi there.
Tense there. Do you wish you to hide your armor? No. Display your armor proudly. Are there just two? I got all but one. Fire, electricity, crystal. I didn't got the crystal one. Where is the crystal challenge? Crystal is missing. Wait, hadn't I gotten that one already? I would mean it would be... It may be wind that I am missing. So yeah, in terms of stuff, we have fire. We have electricity. We have earth. Whoops. We have ice. And then we have... I guess water? Yeah, I would be saying there is one missing. This has to be wind, because it's all whooshy. All of them are actually whooshy, so... Gee, I would be saying glacier? I'm not sure. Just looks like it's a G. God damn it. So I would be saying I forgot crystal? Where's the crystal challenge? That's the only thing that I still needed to do. Oh, what? I had that one then, so... There is one missing, so... Either it is wind that I'm missing? Now crystal would be mostly purple, so... Ah, whoops. I would be saying I haven't gotten that, so... I'm going to search again. All challenges. I may need to go back and whatnot. Either that or I did something not correctly. Or I haven't actually gotten the chest. Well, I got that chest because that's actually empty. Yeah, wrong button again. I'm going back again. Because this one is ludicrous. I did everything. Or have I not gotten something? Where was the crystal challenge again? Oh yeah, it was at the at that area. Actually, I'm going over in here. I'm going to fly over. So, yeah, question mark entirely. Electricity I already got already. Yeah, there is nothing. Had it been that I actually didn't do the challenge? Not really sure on things. It's getting annoying with everything in here. Have I not gotten something or what? I mean, apparently the answer is yes, but what? What the fuck is it? And where? Is there actually anything in here or whatever? No, that is me going down somewhere else. Which got me to there. Yeah, it was from here. Seriously? Where's everything? Maps. Pretty much they are needed. A map. To know. Can you fucking stay? Should only be activated if I am standing on top. Pinky bastard. Not even much there at all, so... Well, here are just crystals. So... It's getting on my nerves in here, seriously. Where is the water dragon then? Seems like water is missing. I don't have the water egg. Where is the water egg then? Ah, fuck off. Fuck off! Fucking piece of trash! So I got this as well already. I'm very not sure where I'm getting the eggs, for fuck's sake. I am missing one. It seems to be wind-based. So, is it somewhere in here or what? That I haven't gotten yet. Fuck off! Can you fuck off? All of this is terrible, as well as when the sun is shining in. For fuck's sake, I hate summer because of this reason. Ah. Hello? That's something. I really need to know where that fucking egg is. Okay. For fuck's sake. I now know where it is. Seriously, this is also the reason why I dislike... go down. Wrong button. It's down in here and whatnot. It's he. God damn it. Now we have it. Okay, now I can return to the water area, which would be pretty much mean I should remain as that, so that I can actually place the last thingamajiggy over there. God damn it. The one thing I was going around again. And of course it's... Sheesh, water is obnoxious. It would also be potentially something to change to default to a non-elemental. Wait a second, was it even here? Nah, that was that for he. Nah, it was he. So I would be saying...
Hi there.
Which of the crystal forms reflect you? Whoops, for fuck's sake.
Hi there.
Every time. A classic is standard. Have a classic. I'm not really sure what this means. I'm not really sure on things either way, so... I would be then saying... where is that though? Ah, it was there, forgot. Nyum. So now it's time to go back to upstairs. What the hell? 16 by 9. Actually, I need to have this one here. Divided by 9, which is 1.7. So, over in here, 1366 divided by 768, which is actually almost close to that. So, it is that. Sheesh. What do I wanted to do again? Yeah, I wanted to go over to Thingy-Majiggy. I'm not sure if I even have that Thingy-Majiggy even there. I had trouble with the game because I accidentally pressed a button combination that switched aspect ratios from 16:9 to 4:3, or pretty much it reset the aspect or pretty much the display entirely. So yeah, in regards of that, that is all just no. The only thing that I wanted to do was check over in here, and there has been a bunch. Compendum. This theory, there's still a golem missing somewhere. Characters, there's still one missing, and another one as well, not sure where. Do I potentially really need to talk with everybody? Where is this question mark then? I mean, in that case, I'll be doing the following then. I'll go back entirely and talk with everybody. Everybody I can, pretty much. Because for whatever reason, maybe I haven't talked with a certain someone just yet.
Dragon fruits.
Nope. And with that, I will be pretty much going all the way back. That would include upstairs. Yeah, this is the entirety. Going up, so pretty much that would be not really semi-speedrun, but still pretty much speedrun-like. Yeah, I'll ignore everyone.
Even if...
Hey, Glyde. I will tell you.
No, you don't.
Benji calculated a 13% chance that you'd be successful on the job, but I had a feeling you'd pull.
Whew.
Oops.
This took a while. I didn't expect to be chasing some massive dragon fruits, but it did work out.
Indeed it did. And now, the treasure is yours. Thanks for your help, partner. Watch your tail out there.
Yeah, I got that one already, so not really sure if any and all of this also already counts for stuff. I will be saying nothing in here, except
Hey, dragon fruits.
took a while for you to say it, jeesh.
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come back?
Pretty much we did that one already.
You've got magic? But how?
I still need to go and check out everything else in here, but not...
May Garanus guard you with his stone wings.
I admire your bravery, Glyde.
I will never be able to fly again.
Hatchlings can now grow in peace.
It would actually be something if they had a sleeping animation or whatnot.
The undead. They stopped appearing.
I mean, we could just give the sleeping animation from Glyde pretty much, since everyone shares the same model-ish. Or skeleton, I would be saying. Have I now done everyone? No, maybe not.
Many are still sick. We have to help them.
Yes, dragon fruits.
So I think I got everything in here. I'm not going to light up everything because I don't think it actually does anything. So going back up again. Apparently it didn't got this one for whatever reason. Oh, God damn it. If there was actually anybody, I would be saying there actually is nobody left, so...
Look what I found!
Oh, wow. I can tell just by looking at it that it is made of rare material. Not sure without inspection, but I'm just ecstatic that it's real. When I fix my anvil, do you mind if I take a closer look?
Sure, why not? Maybe that anvil of yours can improve it.
Oh, pretty much we can potentially level those up, so that would be potentially something.
I'm not so sure it needs improving, but yes, I can try when given time.
Maybe a little later.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and the same thing again.
Hey,
Thank you for saving me earlier. I thought I'd be stuck there forever.
Glad to help. I have a question though. Why are you here instead of an outpost I've sent you to?
Well, the undead were in the way, and here was closer. Plus the tree here. All I have to really complain about is the heat. It's like sitting near the sun.
I can't argue with that. If you're up for it, you could tag along with Wing and I to the outpost. It's not too far.
No, I think I'm good here. A little heat should be fine until things cool down. The company isn't that bad either. I am worried about that massive crystal nearby, though. By the way, I never caught your name.
Glyde. And this is my spirit guardian, Wing. What's yours?
Ogrin, and this is Firefly. I'm an apprentice cartographer from Avalon. I'd tell you about it if you didn't seem occupied already. But it was nice to have met you, Glyde. May Lysindria have you in her favor.
Well, a map could help at some point, so I will keep that in mind. And thank you, Ogrin. May she keep you in her favor as well.
Be careful. This cave is crawling with undead.
First of all, no shit Sherlock. Second of all, not sure of everything else, anything else. I thought I was on fire. So let's have a little bit over in here. I would be potentially saying a nature dragon in a fireplace like this. I would be potentially saying it's like anyone in corruption, pretty much damage over time, quote unquote. So yeah, of course, standing nearby that would be better. Fuck off! Oh, it was this way even. Whoop. Okay, it may be one of those things which is an issue even on my end, where stuff should be playing but doesn't.
Hey, calm down!
So yeah, we had that one already.
I'm watching you.
It's so exciting to finally meet someone who... Remember, swimming is...
Oh, hi.
Greetings, stranger. Oh, it's you. It seems a bit warm here, does it not?
Well, I don't really...
Yeah, we had that one already, so...
Ah, Glyde, before you pull...
Good to see you again, Glyde. If you find any survivors, make sure to send them here.
Will do.
Did already. So that is pretty much that, which means...
Hey, dragon fruits.
That would be done. I will be taking the path for a long Am I actually getting Glyde later or something? Because I'm really not sure. Not Glyde. Wing, I mean. The other merchant, I'm not even sure. Unless I actually need to talk to that one as well. Where are they even? One with true fire shall 3 braziers be lit. What does that mean? Translation, please. There are 3 lit in here. That's not being meant by that. Yeah, it is getting on my nerves. I mean, here I'm just going to upstairs again. Because I think in terms of... No, wait a fucking second. Wasn't there actually a few things that I haven't done in here? Or haven't got just yet? There were a few at places, but was it actually in here? I got that one already, I think, so...
Dragon fruits.
I would be... Nah, there's just that, so... Doesn't really count, depending. So... I would be saying the eggs make that happen?
I'm a lonely Goomba.
We had that one.
Looks like you finally found a place. Hey, it's me again. How's your concussion?
Does it just say something I don't know?
Have the primordials forgotten about us?
Maybe one day you could try to become a sentinel. May Garodis guard you with his stone wings.
We will endure.
Oops.
Please, stay safe out there.
Welcome to our home.
It's an honor to see you with my own eyes.
Ah, orange scales. You must be Glyde.
Together, we can drive the undead away.
Yeah, I would be saying in terms of everything in here, not really much needed, so I think I can actually just... go here. And no matter if I'm missing something still... Oh. Shush. Oh, come on. I would be saying maybe there is something that I needed to do?
Yes, dragon fruits.
I would like to check something because I'm not really sure on that. There hasn't been anything there, so... Okay, I would be saying this will be then the last one because... we had already everything in here. Well... let's go again. One last time. This time, this will be it. So, round one again.
Well, this was easier than I expected.
Now how do we get out of here?
Okay, it was doing that.
Look out, Glyde!
Fuck off. I'm not really sure what actually...
Yes.
Let's get rid of this mess. Nature retake this place.
Can you fuck off? Fuck off, you assholes! You fuck off with this bullshit. It's enough already. Stop turning, you cuck. Fucking leave it already with this bullshit. Fucking leave it.
No place for corruption. No place for corruption. Let's get rid of this mess.
Shush. Fuck off! Fuck off! Leave it already, you cugs! I fucking hate you! Stop ganking me! For fuck's sake! I'm angry again. Fucking ass. Keyboard controls are terrible. And I can't use the controller because the game's fucked. Maybe the demo version was actually better instead of the prologue. Ah, fuck off.
Well, this was easier than I expected.
Now how do we get out of here?
Yeah, pretty much invisibility frames until that section has been done. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, you cuck. Fuck off!
place for corruption here. Let's get rid of this thing.
I will be saying I'm going the opposite way, which is the fucking usual.
Let's get rid of this thing.
Look away!
Okay, leave it with this bullshit he. Fuck of all ye. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, it's a forced one. Minus 2%.
That's one massive creature down.
A portal.
I can't see any other way out. Let's go.
I wonder if we're actually saying someone forgot to timestamp.
Glyde, wake up!
Wing?
Glyde, can you hear me?
Wing? Where are you? Hey! Wing?
You have to wake up.
You have reached the end. You feel complete. Is it truly the end?
I'll be saying yes, so apparently I did everything.
So be it.
I'll be saying it later.
Glyde, please wake up. You need to wake up.
Wing? What just happened? Where are we?
Thank the primordials you're awake. Are you okay? Can you walk?
I think so. How long was I... Oh, my leg.
You fell down quite a distance. Luckily the trees slowed down your fall.
I fell? All I remember is having this weird dream. I was fighting undead and helping all those dragons and everything. It felt so real.
Something bad has happened, and something shot you down. We need to get out of here.
What's happening? I need to get moving.
Glyde, can you tell me more about your dream?
I mean, I didn't do that, but at least, I mean, in terms of the full game, that is there. So, okay, now I am at the end. So, pretty much, I'm actually starting with the bad things. I pretty much said this one already. Difficulty for the challenges were questionable with anything that requires time. So potentially there could be, like I said, easy mode for startup, but potentially a hard mode for those who just want the extra challenge. But I pretty much still managed everything either way, even though I was quite raging at parts potentially. And yeah, that is... I am pretty much muting everything on my end so that I can actually hear what I'm saying in terms of the same things so that I can actually think. So yeah, sound mastering with the dialogue is pretty much also a little bit off. That includes anyone that has a speaking role as well as anyone who is just an NPC that has a speaking role. The end section, I would be potentially saying, was just an added section, and at that point I've already heard the development team has disbanded and there's only one left, quote unquote. And pretty much I would be saying everything else is now on thingamajiggy. Jeez, I keep on hearing stuff outside. What the fuck? There isn't anything supposed to be. I pretty much know who it could be, but still. So yeah, challenges were also quite something. And yeah, I should be in here with... No, it's still there. You know fucking what? I got the true ending. I don't care about 100%ing anymore. So let's just have it there. So, in terms of bestiary, it still didn't got... Well, there are two things, but I do not know what the second one is. And where that would have actually been. Again, which is also the bad thing, a map would have actually been something. So yeah, in terms of that, yeah. And yeah, a map so that I can get directions in terms of where I still need to do stuff and whatnot. And all of the dragon characters, because of lasting speech bubbles. Pretty much they have something to talk, and pretty much I would be saying that should be for each, depending on how many lines they have. So once everything has been read, it should be also being saved, so that I don't need to do all of this again, because I do not know if this is also required for stuff. So yeah, question mark. In terms of yeah, I would be saying in terms of all of those, crossbowmen were quite a nuisance, and the swordsmen especially. Mages were just a nuisance. Fire mage is pretty much the same thing. Jeez. Yeah, golem are just yeah, powerhouses and everything. Even with the bonus stats that I got, they were still a nuisance. And yeah, pretty much everything else pretty much depends on stuff. Yeah, those were actually quite something. The Soul Harvester was something. The Corrupted Guardian, the pretty much, I would be saying there should have been 2 things. So potentially the Uncorrupted one, which is the first one. Or maybe a question mark and stuff. So yeah, not really sure and stuff and everything. Furious, I don't even go over there. So, in terms of everything else, yeah, Glyde, pretty much the usual. Wing, also pretty much where something else would be, should also be potentially marked on the map. And whatnot. Merchants, I'm not really sure if it's pretty much the same one as... Actually, it should have... Wasn't that the other one? And whatnot? Or is this another one that is pretty much bugged and whatnot? So, so yeah, also in terms of those in before, it is because I needed to actually talk with everybody, which is still question mark for me to even have to do that. Or if there's also pretty much in terms of maps, if they are things that I haven't collected yet, pretty much should have actually been there in the first place. So yeah, in terms of models, at least they are still there. Pretty much, yeah. Even of the same thing, one can have at least a little bit of variety that is pretty much there. And potentially even more variety with mix and matching, so that one does not have pretty much I would be saying those is base, and in terms of everything else one can pretty much mix match. I would be saying, I almost wanted to say the wings of the first 3 are pretty much the same except for the last one. So yeah, pretty much like mix matching and whatnot. And in terms of crystal dragons, oh, there's also even crystal language. God damn it, I don't want to translate this. So, abilities of... Yeah, that has been a whole bunch in either way, so there. Yeah, collectibles, well... there was at least something over in here. Dragon eggs, yeah, okay. That's where they were. Why are they here? That should have been like pretty much a start menu. That should be at the start menu in terms of things. Like, potentially if I would have gotten one, it should have then been listed. Otherwise, pretty much... I would be potentially saying there should been stuff... You know what, can I actually have that one... their properties... Capture cursor. There we go. So pretty much around here should have been pretty much some stats over in here in terms of dragon eggs and whatnot and everything. So that one does not need to actually go over in here and check things. That also counts as that? What the fuck is this, please? Is this the reason why I don't have everything? Okay, in terms of things, I pretty much didn't bother because, yeah, there wasn't much to it, especially of them respawning, so pretty much I then do not know which I haven't broken yet. This one is pretty much almost everything, so I got almost everything. Same with those apparently, I at least got all the eggs, so that's at least something. Or the armor sets, of course. Bestiary entries, okay. That is then one still needed. And character entries still 4 missing. Oh, god damn it. But at least that has been there. And... wait, there are still 2 over in here? I mean, corrupted areas... where are they? No, seriously, I thought I got everything. I do not know where they are. Also, yeah, training dummies, that's what I've also seen in terms of things, so... and... yeah, that is also there. So, depending on stuff... let's just say... if they carry over to the full game, I will be then trying on getting everything, and I will be then hoping a map is then there with everything stuff there. Seriously, I have pretty much heard that stuff has been feature crammed, but actually it is pretty much the same thing like Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Some of the developers pretty much said, we are putting so much in, is it not enough? No, as a remake for stuff, there should have been a whole bunch in to make it better. The same is with this in terms of Legend of Spyro. So in that case, that is pretty much also there, because we are pretty much we could be having this game an example for the Legend of Spyro to be actually a trilogy remaster as well, same as Reignited. Because seriously, there is potential, very much so, and if they have been ironed out and with a bunch of more extras potentially, I mean seriously, who are those bastards that pretty much went off because yeah, it pretty much ballooned and everything. Actually, in terms of things, that it could have been split into groups, so to speak. Pretty much some go into the story, into the areas, into graphics, into characters, in terms of voices, in terms of everything. Pretty much could have been groups, so to speak. And pretty much one area would be quality assurance and pretty much quality of life. And the feature cramp, what I have heard, has apparently seen, I'm not even sure what everything in here is quote-unquote just an additional bonus. Because for what I am seeing, this is how it should be. And in terms of other things that actually, you know what, I'm actually going to go through some of the reception. And I am only going through those that are negative. And I pretty much also would be needing to have stuff there. So, I'm seeing, according to the list, not my cup of tea. Is it actually going in here? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Not my cup of tea. The graphics was okay, but the gameplay was not worth it at all. That pretty much says someone who may have only played Spyro, the original trilogy, but not Legend of Spyro. Next thing, I would be going over in here. there's actually a lot more in here, so I would be potentially scrolling a bunch. Spyro meets Zelda, Kenna, and Dark Souls, apparently. I'm not really sure if that's the case because it has been censored. Maybe it is pretty much that. Combat is basic and terrible. Your magic runs out fast. This pretty much depends if one is out there, then yeah, pretty much there is pretty much, maybe that is the Flame Bar region? Wouldn't it actually be Magic Bar region and stuff? Not really sure on the stuff, but still. Enemies are damage sponges with shields and others have super moves. What the fuck? Yeah, pretty much with the super moves, pretty much depends, but yeah, it's pretty much because of the corruption, because everything else is pretty much just, yeah, which is the reason why stuff needs to be stuff. I have no idea where to go. I have pretty much run around for 4 hours straight for an entire session because I don't know where the stuff is. There is no map, no, can't change the camera. Okay, in terms of things, I would be potentially saying that will be mentioned later as well. I would be saying potentially the only thing that would be changed is actually thingamajiggy, first person because of the aiming stuff. Because that will be mentioned later either way. Progression is blocked everywhere via gates. That has been there already. You must hunt for large crystals to awaken a master crystal. Why is this all in here listed as bad things? Or are there just things that are actually just there? The story is garbage. There is actually no story yet. It's just running around. There is a setup for a story, which is still quite intriguing, but still. Where the villains call, does it mean we are the villains? Because we piss someone off, I guess. Pretty much this is the prologue. The full story is just happening. Just had that one already. Magic was taken away from dragons, so they can't fly. Dragons with wings, that can't fly. What is it with these games that freaking block you from flying? Spyro, Kid Icarus, and now Glyde. A test wants you to okay, and in terms of flying, pretty much Spyro couldn't fly as well. He could only fly in those mini games or in the last bonus level. To when 100% to pretty much then go 120%. It's the only way to fly fully. Minigames and yeah. And potentially one of the later ones, potentially as a power-up, I would be saying. So yeah, otherwise Spyro couldn't fly. He only could glide. And even if he would be able to fly, it depends on the elevation and everything. And in Dawn of the Dragon, it was because of Cinder. Okay, onward. What is it with these games? And yeah, we had that one already. Tens wants you to light up 3 things. I did just that and I failed. How? Or I wasn't fast enough, or do the power up and you can't aim. No game, you fail. Sheesh, can you please speak English in here? No, that is going to be something else for later as well. It seems the game wants you to go forward and to the next zone and to get the power up to clean the dark stuff everywhere. So that means backtrack to early levels. You still need to do that because of that one area that is gated off at the beginning area. Which was it nature? I don't really recall. That was the challenge, so it was nature. Is it yeah, pretty much there. I mean, that is pretty much you always backtrack in Spyro either way in terms of getting that last crystal that's in here if you're 100%. So pretty much that's a non-issue. Yeah, I said this one already. Lots of NPCs and enemies respawn. Lots of platforms and doors I can't access. Oh yeah, the enemies respawn is pretty much a nuisance thing. I would be potentially saying it makes sense if there is corruption there, but if it's not, then pretty much it would then not make sense to attack if corruption is there. So pretty much that's the reason why I just went around everyone. So after pretty much 2 sessions, I think. So, or maybe even after the first, or during the first session, potentially even. I'm not even sure. Yeah, lots of stuff we can access, pretty much the same thing. Garbage combat. Limit weak attacks versus super tanky enemies and bosses with too many spells, attacks, and high damage. Their defense and shielding is too damn high. The bosses can trap and spam you. Your magic drains too fast. That was in all caps. The trials are garbage. Swim through the water rings. It says water wings. What? Water rings in a short time. Eat a number of dragon fruit, run in a circle, jump some ledges, and somehow get the ones in the middle, all with slow down from falling, objects, walls, and weak jumps. I'm a freaking dragon, let me fly. Magic doesn't make you fly. Wings do. Charge 3 things. I did, but I still fail. You pretty much repeat stuff in here. Jeez. Garbage combat. Have you played Legend of Spyro? It is pretty much the same thing there and here. Maybe it's here is actually a bit more because you have actually 8 elements as one, which is pretty much then Legend Dawn of the Dragon instantly. I would be potentially saying this game could be mostly compared to there, because also of the iron set which was from there. Swim through rings in a short time, yeah, that was actually terrible, because even there I had to do quite a bit because of... Also, in terms of stuff, I may have done it the cheesy way. Please don't patch that, because otherwise you are going to hear me rage. And you don't want to hear that, because seriously, I have already gotten on the bad foot for certain ones. So yeah, the dragon fruit challenge was actually a bit quite something, so that I know that I had to do a route and stuff. So, I mean, I got the round in the first try, but then I pretty much needed to get the path done. And just after a few tries, also that music that was there, which I tried to unlock again over in here, would have also been potentially something to... Yeah, I'm not really sure how to pretty much let a certain song play, which is pretty much which is also the reason why I went to the crystal area first. So yeah, because that song I like it very much so. So yeah, with flying I've already said stuff. Next one is pretty much is only in English. And sadly solo. This has co-op, but co-op is bugged to hell and back, because I would be potentially saying the second player is pretty much then the main audio source, and that hasn't been fixed yet. So I would be then potentially saying, please do not have second player ability in here, because that one is bugged to hell. Maybe one can have that one, pretty much patch that one out, so that once this one is actually properly there, entirely there, then maybe one can have it there as pretty much an option potentially, because yeah, not really there and whatnot, so yeah, this is another something which the first one which I have read was sadly in English. It's pretty much a German one. Now, I am German, so pretty much not something for me to complain about. The other one, which is in Polish, is hard to play on a PC because everything is designed for a console controller. In theory, you can plug in a controller and play, but it says the game supports both PC keyboards and controllers, so something doesn't add up here. But I had to admit that the graphics and models are polished and look great. Yeah, I can pretty much say that one as well. And yeah, controller thing, pretty much it is an issue, but I managed to play it on keyboard, so no issue there. Okay, the next thing, which is pretty much someone on my end over in here for 12 hours. The most of the complaints over in here, except for one that has been a whole bunch of tags, was 9 hours. Everything else was not even an hour. So, there's a whole bunch, so I'm not going to say everything in here. Lots of things are never explained or fully explained. Yeah, pretty much it will be going into in order to importance, namely how to cleanse corruption. It has been mentioned before that you need to be a nature dragon, so pretty much just use your abilities then. It's not that hard. How to use certain abilities, they're in the options. Mid-attack are being completely different, and it has also been listed. Lack of any sort of map, pretty much it needs to be there, seriously. Pretty much what has been crossed out. But after 3.5 hours of searching for it again, I have yet to find it. Then found it after about 5 hours of searching total. Please add a map. Found 2 new areas before that place. Same thing on my end. Jeez. Minimap and challenges are extremely unforgiving. Any mistake and you don't have enough time. Pretty much what I have been saying, what I have been complaining about, which I said in terms of there has to be an easy mode and pretty much optional hard mode. So next thing, the bosses are have way too much health to have invulnerability phases. After the first one, I saw them as annoying chores and not engaging battles. Now, engaging battles is pretty much one thing because they just respawn, so what's the point? And I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as just regular Spyro, but in Legend of Spyro, they don't respawn, so what's the deal with that? If you're being Legend of Spyro here-ish, so pretty much have it just go fully over there. Jeez. It needs some love, not the original Spyro. There is already stuff there. Jeez. The remaster is there. Have that there. The start was quite rushed story and gameplay wise. I really had no idea what I was doing, so the difficulty was very high until I figured it out. The controls were hard to learn. It wasn't that hard, and there was no story because there is pretty much a setup. Guys, a setup doesn't have everything. Jeez. This is also a demo. There will be potentially stuff in here, but still it is only for later. The last thing from there is general minor issues and glitches like dragons I already talked to, which regain the exclamation icon. These will most likely be ironed out before release. I will be hoping that is the case because, geesh. And potentially, like I said, depending on stuff, they can be reinstated if one has done something, like with me bringing back their husband and everything. So that is that. Next thing, which is another 9-hour thingamajiggy, and it's just an entire block of tags. Spent the last 2 days playing this demo. Actually, it depends on that one. I would be saying for those sets, it's pretty much my first 2 sessions. I would be saying it's a bit more on my end. I love the concept, but the combat I greatly dislike. The vagueness of all the tasks and how insanely built the trials are. We had that one already. They are not acceptable as they stand in my honest opinion. The water trial specifically is not kind to those who struggle with rapid movement, and rings launch you and hang you up on ledges, and yeah, we had that one already. I will no longer be attempting this. Jeez, you should be attempting this. You'll get the hang out of it, and maybe you can also get other things going, especially like how I did it, because I did it the sneaky way pretty much. I don't think it was supposed to be that. But maybe it is pretty much like, yeah, pretty much it has been done that way intentionally, just for anyone who would like to do it the non-intentional way, quote-unquote, which is already on several things, like the electricity and the crystal puzzles. Actually, it was challenges, so yeah. I also can't find any info on how to unlock the Wind on Nature, and I have backtracked 5 times and went into every nook and cranny available on with only fire, water, fire, and lightning. Oh, it is pretty much me, what I said in terms of me running around for 5 hours or something, or potentially even more. It was one entire session where I was just running around and whatnot. So of course it would be that and whatnot. I want this game to thrive, but as it currently stands, this is not enjoyable or playable in its current state. In terms of everything what I have played through, it is pretty much enjoyability depends if you like a little bit of a challenge and whatnot, so can be there and whatnot. But everything else, yeah, I would be maybe saying it. There are some things still needing to be fixed. So I'm pretty much, I also want this game to thrive, which is the reason why I'm not sure if I'm going to actually have that one uploaded on there or whatnot. Maybe I am going to be doing that, so but that I will be then needing to do a whole bunch of cutting, and I don't have that much time. Maybe next week I can be doing it that way, so that is going to be that and whatnot. So, or maybe I can actually, if I'm going to do that, then I have to pull everything over, and I have quite a batch already. I mean, still in terms of YouTube uploads. I did enjoy the little nods and jokes within the game, but the devs need to take their game a little seriously if it's going to thrive and make it more forgiving to average players. For reference, I have beat 100% at every Spyro game, including the Legend of Spyro-like, and even those were buggy and had almost game-breaking glitches. In Legend of Spyro? I haven't encountered any of those, and I have done those. And I also 100%ed that one, not on stream. That was pretty much a nuisance. but because those challenges were even worse than everything in here, because yeah, it is pretty much the same thing where I would be potentially saying you need a new game plus to even attempt everything, and pretty much need somewhat bunch of armor beforehand so that you have enough. No, actually I would be saying does one even have a new game plus there or something? I'm not even sure, I don't recall. It has been a decade since I actually did that one on PS2. And the last time I did it in here was on emulator, because it doesn't exist in here. Seriously, it needs a remake, because then I would be potentially doing stuff. Another little bit of something over in here, which is half of that time, 4.6 hours. There is not clear instruction on what to do at all, just going around like a headless chicken. Also, the challenge timings are way too close, and some don't give you time to think or anything. And the stone rhythm challenge to get the egg from the cheat, they don't even have hit half the time, and that fails. Like, what the fuck? Really, they miss. I fail the challenge. Don't get me wrong, the graphics are good, the game runs smoothly. Oh, in terms of stuff, I can also even say that one, even though I noticed the graphics card was on max, and I think mine only has 8 giga. So where am I? Run smoothly most of the time. Most of the time, there are times where I am on 6600. There should be a little bit of a leeway in here. I'm not even sure if I could check on a lower system if it actually goes on 500 on the 580. That's above AMD. So oh, Sheesh, I'm talking so much. I would like to, and it's pretty much just me talking for half an hour. Where am I? There. This is meant to be an adventure-based game with a storyline. There should be objectives, a map, etc. So people have an idea how to play, etc. Other things are some areas that you can see where the map has joined together with other locations in some places. That's minor, but still there is a lot of tweaking to do. I'm pretty much meaning that one, so yeah, pretty much in terms of map and whatnot, one can be having it. I don't recall. Had reignited a map in here, but that one is a bit too much in that regard, if it actually is that. Not even sure if that it is that. I recall something in regards of that, but yeah, not really sure. I don't think I have it active or whatever. But yeah, potentially one can have a map, so to speak, of the entire current area one is in. So, or potentially one have a map of the current area one is in and whatnot. So, yeah. Geez, where am I going with any of this? I'm already out. Yeah, just continue over in here. I would have potentially already said a bunch of in here. Also, in terms of things, I could be placing the window a little bit further up so that I can have stuff in here. Another one which is half an hour, but there is a whole lot of text in here. What the fuck? Okay, I was originally drawn to this game because it was marketed as a Spyro-like. It should be potentially be it is actually, depending on stuff, I'm not sure if it was actually listed down below, but it's actually a Legend of Spyro. So in that regard, depending. Okay, that is pretty much a something over in here. I do not know if there is actually a trailer and how it actually looks. If it's similar to, I'm not even sure if The Legend of Spyro had a trailer or something. But, yeah, could have actually been... I'm not really sure on that one, but I may need to check this one. Unfortunately, upon playing, I discovered that it was like a Spyro game, but not the one I liked. Screw you. Aside from a few small aesthetic choices, this game follows the path of the Spyro remake. If you call The Legend of Spyro a remake, then pretty much it counts. But if not, then what are you talking about? Rather than being a comedic platformer collectathon puzzle game, as the original Spyros were, this is a combat-based action platformer akin to Legend of Spyro. Okay, that's what I meant in terms of would have been mentioned down below. Everything has health bars, and you have to button mash out combos of attacks while to whittle down enemies. Even if you had been interested in an action fighter, the actual combat is really bad. Have you played The Legend of... I almost want to say Legend of Zelda. Legend of Spyro. It is the same-ish stuff in here. I don't know that much because it has been quite a while since I actually played. I think 1 or 2 years ago. But... it is pretty much a repetitive in terms of fighting and whatnot. And I would be even saying that it's in terms of it's actually... no, wait a fucking second. It's actually worse of in here because I don't think they have elemental attacks or something. Or not much of that. Maybe if it's there, then pretty much they are not even shown whatnot. Depending on stuff I do not know, seriously. Where am I? Potentially there. Yeah. The actual combat is really bad. Screw you. There doesn't seem to be any particular aiming or guidance system for attacks. Yeah, that is what I said in terms of first person, so that one can actually aim at stuff. And potentially at that one can only then display the attacks that are pretty much for that are range attacks. Geez. So you have to fight with the camera and controls to even hit an enemy with your combos. Many of which are direction based. Yeah, that is actually, it depends. It is direction based on the start of the combo. If you redirect during a combo, it won't be redirected. So even that one is actually false in here. It would have potentially been something if one can actually yeah, go to the left or to more to the right during a combo to have stuff going there instead of just going ahead just forward. I'm not sure if it was actually the case in Legend of Spyro, but if even if it wasn't the case in Legend of Spyro, it should have been potentially added as a quality of life so that it could be actually be better than Legend of Spyro. So that if they have to remake it, they would be then needing to be yeah. If this would be if Glyde the Dragon would be released with what I have said in here, then pretty much if the Legend of Spyro trilogy remake would be released, they have to adjust to what has been shown here in Glyde the Dragon. That would be potentially something. And it would be also a good thing. In terms of... yeah. I've already said stuff in regards of that this game may be a nudge for the remake for Legend of Spyro. Seriously. The number of times I tried to do a combo that whiffed past an enemy got really annoying. Yeah, pretty much the usual. I had that one countless times already. The voice acting was also a bit tepid. Okay, not really sure what that's being meant in here. It's my understanding that a number of people worked together to provide voice acting for this game. And it's clear a lot of them were not exactly the most skilled at voice acting. I mean, I should be actually just continue on in here because I have something to say over in here. Many lines come off very clearly as read off script and lack tonal context for the scene they are in. Whoops. God damn it. One of the dragons is voiced by the actor of Sly Cooper, and the writers were so excited about this they slipped in multiple references to this fact in the conversation, all but winking at the audience. This is very distracting. Okay, one thing I actually did not know about that it was actually the Sly Cooper voice actor. I noticed the references, but that's it. What's coming up over in me, over on my end. I would be potentially saying I have not played any Sly Cooper games, but I would be then potentially saying I've actually watched a bunch of stuff there, so would have then actually gotten to notice that, but apparently I didn't. Potentially it was quite a while since I actually watched one, so yeah, not sure on that one. So yeah, the voice acting was mostly on par, I would be saying, except pretty much all of the depending NPCs. Because they seemed like that. I'm not really sure if it has something to do with sound mastering and everything, because of them being quieter, because of them maybe they have just terrible conditions for stuff, which coming to Metal Gear Solid, they had terrible conditions and they still pulled it off on sounding it quite great. So yeah, apparently one can still go through with stuff, and actually there were no complaints, except potentially where there would be potentially a bit of clipping here and there and whatnot at places. That mostly with one of the female dragon within the cave section, so to speak. There where the little ones were even. The one that I've rescued then, the fire dragon. I'm not sure if it was Inferno, but still not sure. Yeah, pretty much a little bit of stuff, and I would be potentially saying that I mean, for here I would be maybe potentially saying if I would not be going over in here, but at least in terms of voice acting, it also pretty much depends if there has been voice direction given and whatnot, so that or pretty much situation given, like you got these lines, and you are a dragon which had been corrupted before, which is a state that is out of body experience for like a seeming nightmare. Potentially also stuff has been mentioned there in terms of whatever, and you have been pulled out of it, and stuff and whatnot. And I would be saying Glyde is the greatest one over in here, I would be saying. And several one as well. Can't count any of them, but still, if I would have complained about any of those, I would have already said so. But it would not be in terms of, yeah, I would be potentially saying some were potentially like one-liners. I would be potentially saying were not given that much thought and whatnot, just to have them thrown in, so to speak. But I would be saying those were because of NPCs and whatnot. So yeah, that would not even be much. But everything else that had more voice lines, also in terms of that, I haven't even gotten to certain dragons in here still that I have seen on the video that I have not gotten yet. But yeah, I would be potentially saying, yeah, I pretty much as of now, I will be either going back on that if the full game gets released, or if an update comes, and if that would be happening, it wouldn't matter either way because of maybe just a little bit of a bonus session, because I only had 7% and I'm still not sure where they are at. I would be potentially saying that's only because of things and the things that are still missing. The two, no, it was 2 creatures and 4 characters. That's pretty much it, and I would be then saying that's then 100% on that. If any of the small fry also count to that percentage, then geez, screw you. And it would be pretty much a map is needed so that I can see which one I still need to get and everything. Geez, I have been going on the voices over in here. Why are they a criticism? Geez, even on it's that is now a little bit of a detour. Even on my end, in terms of the German language, the German dub of Metal Gear Solid, people have said Solid Snake was pretty much terrible. Actually, I would be saying he was actually great, for fuck's sake. And especially I would be saying Naomi's crying segment at the end of the game when she got to when she got lied to by Snake in terms of Frank Jäger. Yeah, there she was actually crying. And for whatever reason, I only get the crying from Rose that I will be later getting over, which is from the last segment of the game. But yeah, geez, I did enough of a detour. I still want to have this one over, and it's already, geez, half an hour again. Geez, I would be saying the last session will be me talking. Nah, I would be saying this will be an extended session. Again, potentially? Not sure. Yeah. Reading off script, depending if they have been actually given directions, or I would be potentially saying if they are yeah, potentially minimal directions have been given. So yeah, I would be potentially saying would be getting there. So the voice acting is not that terrible, seriously. Onward with that stuff so that I get it onward over already. Ultimately, I can't say that I recommend it if you are looking for a classic Spyro experience, but also like Legend of Spyro might be into it, but I wasn't. So screw you in particular. I became bored of the monotonous combat and dull characterization in a half hour in, which is literally, but maybe I will try again another time. if you actually get that stick out your butt. Sheesh. It seems like the creator of the game released this as a standalone prequel game since the original team and project was cancelled due to its inability to properly manage it. Though I will give him points for doing this before he took the Kickstarter money rather than after. There was talk about redoing the game in Unreal Engine 5. But who knows if that will actually be happening or when. Especially, yeah, pretty much I mentioned that one already. The development team disbanded. There is only just one, pretty much the main guy. Valefor, I guess. And yeah, I would be saying as a one-man team now. I'm really not sure why everyone else went out. I had already said my thing about that. They could have actually just gotten in groups in terms of stuff and everything, because yeah, everything in here was actually great. What problem were they seeing it with all of this? Seriously, I would like to smack those people. Seriously, get sense in your heads, in your asses, I was going to say, and your dragon butts. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, Unreal 5. I hope they are not going through with that, because an entire redo, that is pretty much going to be something. Because yeah, at least I hope it has been then done, because of yeah, that is even from October 2024, geez. So 2 years ago, 2 years ago-ish, 2 years-ish ago, whatever. And I would be saying for a one-man show now, it's getting potentially contractors and whatnot, maybe. I would be then saying out of one own's pocket that, or depending, no, I'm not even saying anything in regards of that still. So, yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much blaming the ones that pretty much jumped off, because what the hell, you guys? This was fine. What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, pretty much this game, pretty much I already said it. If Heart Gold and Soul Silver had a similar problem, but I actually managed to got through, pretty much just watch some development stuff in regards of that, because there had been disagreements in terms of we're adding so much in here. Nah, more. The people deserve this. That's the way it should be actually going, because Legend of Spyro, there hasn't been a game since too long. So yeah, there needs to be a whole bunch in here. Potentially, maybe the feature creep was the demo itself. Also, in terms of that, I'm not even sure for how long the full game will then be going through. Especially if it would be then going into something else and whatnot. Also, continuing over in here again, the next one for not even a quarter of an hour. Do not go into this thinking it's anything to do with Spyro. It's Legend of Spyro, you idiot. Jeez. It's an open world button combo fighter that happens to look a bit like Spyro. Someone who doesn't know. And the next one immediately afterwards for at least half an hour-ish. It's just a modern The Legend of Spyro. As a fan of the OG Spyro trilogy, I don't really enjoy the game, but it just looked nice and smooth to play. And that's fucking finally everything. And in terms of that, I would like to have the cursor not be there anymore. Thank you very much. Whoops. So, in terms of things, I've also heard that people don't like the true ending because of... I don't fucking know. Because it would potentially imply that what has been seen in the intro of him falling down and the true ending, which is pretty much being woken up by Wing, is actually the actual true beginning, and we are here just getting a little bit of a fever dream, so to speak, and whatnot. Or pretty much like I would be potentially saying, yeah, it is pretty much like a fever dream. AKA, in chapter 1 we are getting Samus errand. AKA, since we have everything in here, we are probably going to lose everything again. And on that one, I pretty much then hope that stuff will be actually done a bit more proper-ish and whatnot. I've already said what there would be then needed to be there as well. One would be then needing to have to watch everything. Sorry. I would be potentially saying that I may also attempt to timestamp stuff if I remember that, but I'm not even sure when I'm going to release this or if it's going to be released at all. So maybe also potentially release it if this one has been entirely cancelled. No, wait a second, it has been said this entire demo will be there forever. So in that regards, it should be then there. So yeah, potentially all of the demo is just a fever dream. Because maybe that is also the reason why they all come back every time. Because the dream needs to have stuff filled in and everything. So it would be that and everything. Also, I'm not really sure if I had said that one already in here, but instead of mouth animations, pretty much just as an animation loop, so to speak, have the head pretty much move with the audio track so that it can potentially have it there. Semi to Metal Gear Solid 2 from then onward. I think. Depends. And maybe special animations for stuff that would be then coming up, because I would be saying Legend of Spyro, even though they look a bit derpy, but at least they have some animations on their snouts and whatnot. So yeah, potentially stuff would be going there and whatnot. I will be saying this should be off now because, geez, I have been talking for how long? 2 hours? And I would be potentially saying there will be stuff cut in here because I will not have stuff in here because, geez, what the hell. So yeah, in terms of stuff, I have it go in here. This is going to be it. Whoops. God damn it. So yeah, in terms of that, I really hope for the full version. And I would be potentially also saying that the soundtrack could be actually sold for the demo. It would be a bit much, but depending on stuff, it could be not. Could be elsewhere as well, depending as well. Because I think it's all from one dude, I think. It's entirely. So I mean, in terms of it pretty much is Dawn of the Dragon-like, in terms of standing on a rock and whatnot. And everything else on the background is that there, so yeah, I'll have it there. So with that one, if anybody watched, especially me talking a whole bunch, thanks for watching, and maybe see you next time. Bye.